The housing problem snowballed into an economic crisis that we haven't seen since the Great Depressions.
This is not the story of some third world country, but it's about the world's only dominant superpower, the United States of America. The US now stands vulnerable to an economic catastrophe. How can we revive our manufacturing sector, given the fact that China has overtaken the United States to become the world's largest economy? Now our economy is centralized and caters to the needs and wants of a privileged few, leading to monopoly capitalism. Because of external ownership of majority stocks in Fortune 500 companies, US economy has been transformed from free market capitalism to monopoly capitalism. According to the Semiconductor Industry Association, approximately 80% of all new 300mm semiconductor manufacturing is outside the United States. Today, Asia is the powerhouse of the manufacturing sector for the global economy. By reviving this sector, we won't just create high-paying jobs, but also deal with the rising Chinese influence in the 21st century. The semiconductor industry employs 250,000 people in US alone and supports more than 1 million additional American jobs. The semiconductor industry laid the foundation to the profitable business of modern electronics. In 1965, Gordon Moore, the co-founder of Intel Corporation, made a famous observation now known as the Moore's Law. It says, the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit will approximately double once in every 2 years. Moore's Law was supposed to benefit not just the semiconductor industry, but it was also supposed to empower the masses. Though communication has been revolutionized, people have not been empowered to the extent to which they were supposed to. Companies like Intel and TSMC have backed off from progressing to 450mm silicon wafers. This is because of monopoly capitalism, which has resulted into a poor economic demand, leading to poor return on investments. If our economy is allowed to regress this way, then Moore's Law will meet its demise, and the knowledge-based US economy will be in doldrums. The solution lies in decentralizing our economy and transforming monopoly capitalism into mass capitalism, thereby ushering an economic democracy. An economy for the people, of the people, and by the people. This is not just a theory, but it is absolutely possible. Technological innovations in America have always been bettering the lives of people across the world and rescuing people from the clutches of poverty, unemployment, and struggle. Apek Mulle, in his book Mass Capitalism, explains, mass capitalism is nothing but capitalism that works for all. It is a roadmap to retrieve what we have lost. According to Apek, we are not far from an economic depression by the end of 2015. If we fail to implement mass capitalism now, American economy will be in a kind of situation we don't want to imagine. This is where mass capitalism brings hope. It is the answer. A blueprint for our economic revival that will help us eliminate unemployment, establish a free market economy, reduce the gap between supply and demand, and bring back the American dream. It is possible. Get to know the startling facts about our economy, path-breaking ideas that no one talks about, and lots more. Mass Capitalism. Get your copy today.